G'day viewers, this is Troy from the Troy's Visual Arts channel. I've made some good progress with getting the beam spot to move from one end of the tube to the other in both directions. Yeah, that was my issue I had in the last video when I was demonstrating that I got the beam to move. It was all well and good that the beam was moving, but it was kind of going from, say, there to there, or there to there, as you would have seen in the last video. Well, anyhow, yeah, after a bit of discussion with my mate in Victoria, Harry, who built one of these, whose name has popped up in a few of my videos, he suggests I check the resistances, either that one, I think, or that one there, or both, or something like that. Well, anyway, I thought, okay, work on adjusting the 1.8k resistor on the centering side of the circuit. So I did some adjustments. I sort of put a variable pot across the resistor. That didn't really work to get the beam to move to the edge, but I decided to then up the resistance by adding it in series with the emitter of the transistor. So I adjusted it up a bit, and sure enough, I got the beam to move towards the edge of the screen. And so yeah, I've now increased the resistance to 3.3k for both of them, and I now get beam excursion from one end of the screen to the other. So I'll bring up the beam right now, the beam spots, that is. So I've got it round near the centre, so I'm going to move it horizontally to the far edge, so now I can move the beam all the way to the other end. The only side effect I'm getting here is the beam is a bit egg-shaped on that end, opposed to that end. Now vertically, I can get the beam down towards that end, but then I move it up to that end. The beam's not really egg-shaped, which is good. The one thing I do notice is the beam will go beyond the area of the screen, so interesting. Anyway, so yeah, I reckon I should be able to get a good decent raster right across the majority of the screen, and yeah, get a good area of scan to get a decent sized picture. Anyway, I'm just having a bit of fun moving the beam around the screen in a square movement. Beam's moving kind of diagonally because the tube is a bit rotated. I'll worry about tube positioning a bit later on. So there you have it. The beam's now moving right across the screen, so I'm quite happy about that. So yeah, the next circuit to build is the sawtooth circuit, which will create a raster. So I'll get a squared up image on the screen. So yep, that's the next step. Anyhow, that's my little update. Stay tuned for the next video when I make the sawtooth circuit. This is Troy from the Troy's Visual Arts channel, signing out.